What is up, everybody? I'm starting the stream a tiny bit earlier because I want to go put on sweatpants. And I don't want to miss the stream starting at 5 minutes early. So I'm gonna go put on some sweatpants real quick. Oh no. What? Why is my mic cable doing this? Okay, sorry about that. So yeah, I'm going to go put on some sweatpants real quick. And then I'll be right back. So we're gonna let the stream hang here for a second. Wow, I made it back like almost perfect time. Like right as I looked at my PC, it said 5:59. Crazy. Cool. Okay, looks like we're all set up. Man, my OBS just looks so overcomplicated now, it's ridiculous. Also, since I'm streaming from my home, I have this like room divider thing. I think it makes my mic sound so much better because I don't have like, the reverb from the rest of my room. I can't fit this in my car to take it back with me to college, but man, it just sounds really good with this microphone. I think at least here, let's actually tune into the stream to make sure audio is going through properly. Who knows with these I'd say that's solid. Did I really just stop talking like that? Did I just like say, let's look at the, and then stop? Okay, cool. Currently, right now, I am listening to the new C418 album, Wonder Stop, one day ago. C14 continuously impresses me with their work. I mean, of course, they're the legends who made our one and only Minecraft soundtrack, but I'd highly recommend, if you guys can, look at their other stuff. Man, listening to this, that is the beauty of, I guess, C14 and just all music, is, you know, musicians are going to make music that they want, and they probably will lend towards a certain style or set of melodies or whatever it may be. I don't know, I don't know music that well. And so it's going to sound unequivocally like C14, and whether C14 likes it or not, it's going to sound unequivocally like Minecraft, and just give that kind of inherent nostalgia. It's kind of like, you know, how Outer Wilds, Kavel brought up Outer Wilds again. How Outer Wilds uses that, you know, Midwest emo and tiny bit of post-rock, just the tiniest bit. Actually, is there even a post-rock? I've been listening to 65 Days of Static, so maybe I'm biased. But yeah, they use that Midwest emo to kind of evoke that homely emotion. For those who experienced it, I guess. And even then, I'd like to believe people who didn't grow up in the kind of like Midwest emo sphere, early internet. Nah, I wouldn't even consider myself early internet, but still that kind of like that space, which has still persists today. You could still, you know, resonate with that music. Oh man, this is a wonderful song. Whoa. The song I'm currently listening to is Introduction from Wonder Stop. 89 songs. Jeez. I'm gonna put it in chat, guys. I like this one so much. Please go check this out. It sounds quite wonderful. And with that being said, let's kick off stream. Hello, everybody. Hope you're doing well. It's currently 7:30 p.m. Central Time. It is Tuesday. Man, my spring break's slowly but surely slipping away. I'm not feeling better, really, at all, but I did a saline rinse for the first time today. So when so we're getting the pickle bot. I didn't even see this. Wait, what? What? Wait, what? Why did chat just suddenly update? Okay, cool. Well, sorry, cat, I didn't see all that. Are we getting the pickle bot? Probably not. I don't want to scare people off. I you know, I don't want totally everyone's first question, their first experience on entering the stream and interrogation. Then again, anytime someone new comes to the stream, I'm like, hey, what's up? Who are you? Why are you here? You know? But yeah. Man, I'm already rubbing my eyes and yawning. Woo! I've not been sleeping as of recent, because I'm just so sick. It's so hard to fall asleep. But, we're gonna get some sleep tonight. You don't have time for my links. So unfortunate. You know, it's mandatory. If you guys want to watch the stream, I need at least 3 people to click on the C418 link. No. But yeah, so other than that, though, I've had a wonderful day. Just chatting it up with friends, family, getting homework done. I learned about WannaCry and, you know, Eternal Blue, Double Pulsar. What is it called? The other thing that, you know, WannaCry used. I feel like no one talks about Double Pulsar. Is it Double Pulsar? I think it is. I just wrote an essay about it, and I'm confusing the exploit. Yeah, okay, cool. And then I also did a write-up on Shell Shock, so feeling very nerdy, feeling very hacky. But yeah, so without any further ado, let's get warmed up, guys. Very excited for today. I feel like we can make great progress with this construction today. I am at much more of a better mental capacity than yesterday. Once again, I'm still just as sick, but I'm not as, I guess, tired. Yo, what's up, Bear? The GOAT. I'm glad to see you guys here. Cat, Bear, Delano, all the legends. It's always great to see. Nothing much. Oh yeah, so as pretext before we jump into this. Also, is it just me or my camera just looks so much grainier over here? I don't know why. We could zoom in more, but who cares? My, like, arms will be in the way, I guess. Whoa, look at that color shift. Am I that white? Holy. Oh, I hate cameras, man. I don't know how lighting and stuff works. Okay. But yeah. So yeah, I did a saline rinse, and I think I did it wrong because I'm now very lightheaded. Like, extremely lightheaded. My sinuses are, you know, they don't sound as good, but they're better, just. Cool. Let's get started. How's everyone's day so far, though? Kat, despite all the things that Kat has put in chat, Kat has not told me how their day has gone so far. My day, like I said, is good. The highlight of my day... Oh, yikes. Wow. That was not the highlight of my day. That was a terrible line. Alright, just got home. Huge. I need to scoot my chair closer and move my mic around. Pointed a bit to... Oh, goodness. I'm breaking things. Highlight of my day. Just chatting with people. Just hanging out with friends. I think that's good enough for me. Oh my goodness, but my nose is killing me. That's definitely the least highlight part of my day, if that's a thing. Ate a really good snack. What was it? Oh, another highlight, I guess, is listening to the new C418 album. Bear, I'm not sure how much you care about C418, but they released a new album yesterday, and I've just started listening to it. Oh wait, no, shoot, my friend sent me a bunch of music that I wanted to listen to while drawing. Here, wait, I'm gonna listen to that. I'm gonna finish this song, and then I'm gonna play what they sent me. Let's see. I'm getting distracted during our warm-up. I'll set it after our warm-up. Yeah, so it's not a Minecraft album. It's something called Wonder Stop. Ruffles, chips, and Pop-Tarts. Interesting combination. Were those, like, eaten together or just, like, separate? But yes, the same band who made the Minecraft soundtrack, and it is pretty excellent so far. Oof. Man, I am wobbly today. I blame the saline rinse. Okay, we need to find a way to keep the color locked in here. I like this warm color, but I'm so white, it's blue shifting it, you know? And, yeah, oh my gosh, guys, look at that. Oh wait, I know how to fix this. Here, wait. Separate, salty, then sweet. Interesting. What kind of Pop-Tart is your favorite? There we go. This should fix the coloration issue. Using a blue light for some odd reason makes everything here warmer. I don't know why. Also, is the latency between chat and me responding to you guys different? Because it should be faster now. I set it to low latency. But if it isn't... Also, the bitrate on our streams are going to decrease. Because other streaming platforms require it. Strawberry. Ooh, I've not... My favorite is the brown sugar. I really like the brown sugar ones. I feel like last time I had a Pop-Tart, though, was like a year ago, so... I keep track of those things. I was chatting with a friend today about music taste, though, and man, every time I ask someone about music, it's like the most OP randomizer, because like it's something that I'll probably enjoy, and it's handpicked. Like it's stuff that they think is good, and typically when people think music is good, it's pretty good. Should have toasted my Pop-Tarts, but I've never gotten into them. I've never toasted them either. I've been pretty happy with what they are. Maybe I should try this. Then again, if I'm gonna go through all that work in the morning to make food, I'm just gonna make a breakfast taco. You know, something with a bit more protein. Oh my god, a breakfast taco with pico. Tiny bit of guac. I think all breakfast should be spicy. This is a controversial take I have. But like, if you're gonna wake up, I think, you know, the best way to get you kicking in the morning is with something spicy. Not enough to like disrupt your stomach throughout the day, right? But definitely something to get you awake, get you active, put some energy in you. Bear got auto-modded, but I'll show. Oh god, I'm coughing, no. Okay, good game. Good game. Oh, jeez. You guys will be the death of me. Jeez. Bear Mug, what was the highlight of your day today? Also, crazy drawing last night. That was great. Thank you for sharing that with us. That's very nice. This foreshortens, or that edge is definitely more than this one. I don't know what I was thinking right there. Should probably been right there. Kimchi is good. I eat that in the morning alongside egg and rice. You got free clothes. Oh, huge. I really want to try kimchi. I've heard good things about it. I've heard bad things. But I am, you know, try everything once. I need to do that. That's the thing, though. When it comes to stuff with like kimchi, where it's divisive, you know, some people like it, some people don't. I need to have it from somewhere where I know it will be, like, good. Like, the way it should be, right? You know? Like, if someone told me, get sushi. The first sushi I'm not going to eat, you know, gas station sushi. I'm going to go to a place and spend the money. Most of the time. I'd like to see it as an investment towards considering, like, do I actually like this thing? Do I not? Kimchi, isn't it, like, lettuce bathed in salt, and then you have this sauce to it? Here, let's read the formal definition. Fermented spice vegetable. That is so much of a better description. You're right. Kimchi. Oh, is it cabbage? Sorry, cabbage. Consisting of salted and fermented vegetables, most often napa cabbage or Korean radish. Wide selection of seasonings are used, including... I'm not going to even, continue with that, but... Looks pretty good. I've heard it's super salty, though. Like, it will raise your cholesterol. Oh, I can only imagine how good that is with rice. I haven't eaten something that's, like, so spicy that's made me fight for my life in a while. I think I need to do that. I need to... You know, a bit of a... What is it called when you, like... do something that, like, makes you re-evaluate life? Like, I need that, but with spiciness. Kind of refreshing. Huge. Okay. Then I may need to get on this. Oh, goodness. My line work is not what it should be today. Spice tolerance is low. To a green pepper will reconsider life. Interesting. I'm gonna be real with you. I didn't even know green peppers were like supposed to be spicy. like a. Here, wait. Like a bell pepper? Or I wanted to make sure like I'm not messing this like green pepper. Because I know there are like tiny not okay, I was gonna say yeah, okay. Then yeah, okay, I can kinda get what you mean with the green pepper. Sorry, my brain instantly went to bell pepper. I was like, what? Like, is that supposed to be spicy? I eat that like every other day. Green chili pepper, yeah. That's the thing, if green chili like hits you the right way in the back of the throat, then yeah, you're gonna start like having a bit of a coughing fit. Like I can understand that, but no, I love green chili a ton. Sometimes it's a bit overused. Like I'll get a taco or something and just like smothered in green chili. I'm like, hey, I like this. No thanks though. I don't need that much. I think the most important thing about spicy things is that it has good flavor beyond the spice. Like Shin ramen. Shin ramen is my favorite ramen, not sponsored. Because it actually tastes good. Meanwhile, like Bulldog, like the Bulldog Black or whatever it is, like the you know, intentionally spicy stuff, just no. It's just like not a fun, good tasting spice. Apologies, I should be muting, but every time I sniffle. Let's do a plain. My ellipses are okay. Yeah, didn't they ban it in the Netherlands? Unintentionally great. Yeah, Shin is just so good. We gotta get that tolerance up, Cat. The world of spice and flavor is so many wonderful adventures and things for you to try and do. To tolerate spice unlocks... I'm basically just repeating myself with more fancy words that I am not capable of saying. It's awesome. I love it. Denmark, yes. Oof. Wow. Okay guys, I know I'm I'm the minority opinion here. I don't like sweet like meats and stuff. Like orange chicken or General Tso's. Or the sauce in the quesadilla. Okay, oh, I'm so sorry, Bear. Okay, huge. We'll make a spice tolerant person out of you yet. And I've said it before, but Indian spice. I can handle Asian and Mexican spice very well, but whatever they're doing in Indian food, that stuff brings me to my knees. Like, I will just die. It is powerful. It is good. It is good. Really good, but man. Barbecue ribs? I like them. I don't think I've had spicy barbecue ribs before. Barbecue makes me angry though, because like, I feel like anytime I've had barbecue, there's not enough meat on the bone. And like, you know, I clear one in like 10 seconds. Oh, okay, barbecue. Yes, yeah. So we're talking about food. I like ribs so long as it isn't like overly sweet. I could do ribs. But yeah, there's definitely ribs I've had in my life where it's just way too sweet. I'm like, you're just eating basically sugar. Ooh, but what is it called when there's like ham with like sugar on the edge? What is that called? Like caramelized ham or whatever it's called. I'll do that. I like that. Oof, what am I doing? Bullying, what? What did I do? Cool. Let's do a sausage form or two more. Yeah, today's just a rough day for... And then again, it's a different desk and everything. I know that's a complaint, but... Or like, you know... A construction of my mind, but... Oof. Got bumpy right there. Dang it, I'm in such a good mood. What the heck? Oh, what the heck? I don't know why I'm upset about that, but man, like listening to this music and drawing, and I'm gonna watch Freerun later tonight. Got a lot of work done today. If only I wasn't sick, this would probably be perfect, so I need something to humble myself, right? I think what happened to me in lesson 5 is happening to me in college, where, in two separate fields. In Drawbox, I would really obsess over things, and I still do, and I love it. I love that learning part of it. That obsession, I think, is what drives me to be a better artist in some ways, and destroys me in others, right? But as lesson 5 went on, I realized it was kind of just unsustainable to obsess too much over things, to do constant redos, and I was doing like, I did 3 cougar constructions, 3 blah blah blah, right? I did 3 of them because I wanted like the training of 1 and then to do my 2. But I like definitely just got burned out of that and realized that's just tiring and I'm not getting much out of it. Same thing with school. I've started really recently to begin like worrying all the time about assignments and such just isn't worth it anymore. It's a lot of work for very little output. So it's a waste of energy, I guess is the best way to put it. Now am I perfect? No, I'm still kind of internally worrying about, oh, I'm not doing enough homework, but I think that's the residual part of me who did care about being so anal retentive and perfectionist with my work fading away. So, with that being said, everybody, I'm not the one fighting. I'm not the one fighting. Let's make that clear. Cat is just chucking stones left, right, left. Just go freaking pelting me, man. I'm just over here trying to draw. Okay, cool. So let's do our BRB. I'm gonna go get situated. Oh, see, the music player isn't working. I hate it when this happens. Let's get rid of that, shall we? There we go. So yep, everybody, you know the rules. Cav is fighting some demons, Cat. I mean, I am fighting a demon, but so yeah, anyways, I will be right back, guys. You know the rules. Please go get a sip of water, do something that is, you know, relatively healthy, relatively good for you. Sorry, there we go. Yeah, I don't need to go through the spiel. You guys know it. Go get some water. I'll be right back. I'm back. Oh yeah, we need to talk about the 0.5 stream. I completely forgot. Well, welcome, Penguin. Really good to see you, as always. Yeah, so... oh shoot, I'm gonna cough, wait. Sorry about that, goodness. So yeah, I realized yesterday, so yeah, it was stream 322, which was the just unhinged stream, but Kat made another joke, a stream after that as well. But anyways, 322 was such a goofy stream that I unlisted it, and I was going to edit stuff out of it. And I forgot to edit stuff out of it, or unlist it. So I basically didn't see the stream when making the next one, so I label it as 322. So we had two 322 streams. I'm like, oh. And then it comes to this, and I was off. And so I was like, wait, how many streams have I messed up? Because on my overall streams, I've made 336. But we were scheduled for 337. So I recount all of them, and it turns out we also... oh my goodness. We also, back in stream 036, this 36th stream, we went straight to, I think, 39. Oh, no. We skipped a stream somewhere there. But we went... Here, wait, let me look. I posted this. Here, we can talk about this too. Let me open up PureRef. Here we go. What we can do is... I need to get rid of virtual camera. I don't know why I have that. I keep pressing that button on accident. There we go. Okay. Whoosh. So yeah, first it started with this, where I realized so many of my streams were just off. And I was like, what the heck's going on here? You know, we had 29, 30, 31, 33, 34, 35, 37. Like, what's going on here? And so I recounted, and I realized something even more awful is we had a missed stream right here, 36 to 38. And then even worse than that, we went from 13 to 15. So what happened here, if you can recount, is we skipped a stream here, so we're down one stream. We skipped a stream here, we're down one stream. This I corrected, but this means we needed to make up for 2 streams. So now we have 322.5 to make up for, you know, a gap here, so that one's good. And we have 336.5 to make up for over here. So, yeah. Oh my goodness. And I'm gonna cough again, because being sick sucks. Oof, okay, we're back. Sorry about that. Oof. I do not like being sick. Have I talked about that? Okay. So yeah, now, oof, wow. And now what we're going to be working on. Oh god. There we go, okay. Now what we're going to be working on is a continuation of our shark. The problem we experienced last stream, and we also have here, which will just boom. Oh. What? Okay, that was weird. Man, this just looks so cursed as well. Is I didn't like the shape of this form, and I felt like we weren't aptly demonstrating a turning of form. This one is very important because watching the poles shift from like this, right? Like the pole of here we'll go back here. I need to make that transition a bit less harsh. This pole is going that way, but this pole is a bit more to the side now, right? Because we're turning away. And so that means this one is practically completely to the side. And then this one is just basically to the side, right? So yeah, what this means is we're going to be experiencing this center line. Like so. And before we get started today, I'm actually going to cue up some of the music my friend gave me. Real quick. Oh wait, do I watch this one? This one's a spoiler for... I'm not going to watch that one. Cool. Okay. Nice. So yeah, we have the goal today of attempting to draw this thing. I mean, yeah. Convey the turning of form in a realistic way that abides by the rules of Lesson 5. This fish is not really turning that much in space. It's just kind of, you know, completely side to us. This is the cool part of this one, is we can see this intersection, which helps a lot. When do you think you'll hit your magnum opus? Who knows? I hope to never. You know, just keep going higher. So when I die, I will have hit my magnum opus. There we go. That's definitely not egotistical or extremely bold to say. You know, like, it predicates off of, 1, I never want to stop drawing. 2, I want to never stop improving. So, therefore, I conclude, you know, I want it to be, you know, when I die. And even then, if I'm a ghost, then we're not stopping there. Also, I do want to redefine the shape of the head. It's a bit much. Mainly the bottom jaw. The bottom jaw is not inspiring me, but... I wasn't focusing on stream. Who made the shark construction step by step? This is from the Drawbox website, and this is a fish, a little fishy fish. I think it's probably either one of the TAs or Uncomfy himself. Yeah, I wish I could say I knew who it was. But you can find this in the informal demos on Lesson 5. Yeah, lesson 5, before, so Bear, Uncomfy is working on redoing a lot of Drawbox, like the whole team is, right? But with that being said, some of it's obviously not up to date, and lesson 5, while it's, you know, do the demos, watch the videos, a lot of its core stuff is found in the informal demos and what you'll get by looking through the Discord. Just because there's been some changes in how we approach certain things. Like the legs, we no longer want to do the 2D forms. We want to be doing sausage forms. That's something Dio consistently brings up in their critiques. And also just looking at other people's critiques, only if you can remove yourself from, you know, both, like, feel the need to, you know, copy, you know, not that you would, but you copy stuff. And yeah, looking at the Discord, really important. I would highly recommend it. Mainly for the later lessons. For lessons 1 and 2, not necessarily, but it is really helpful. Like, you will only improve faster and better by looking at the Discord, because people are going to have questions that you have. People are going to have questions that you didn't even think you had. All right, and so I highly recommend it. You know, it says on the website, don't work in a vacuum. So even if you are submitting for critique, you know, post your art along the way. See if, you know, there's people like Chief and Saf, and plenty of others who give free critique as you're working along as well. Heck, even if I'm feeling generous, I'll give critique, but usually I just feel self-conscious and don't give critique because I don't want to say anything wrong. Okay, so I am tempted to do this. We did this for construction in the past, and I wasn't a huge fan of how it looked. We set some explicit contour lines for how it ought to travel. And then we'll kind of sell it. We're still, you know, missing these, but VIP chat member. There are VIP chat members on Twitch, so yeah. Oh yeah, guys. Oh, I'm not sure how much I can say on YouTube. If you want to see these streams with music, you can go look for them in other places. If you want to see it without music, you can find it here. That's the best thing I could say, because I'm not sure how much I'm allowed to say about other services. Alrighty, we're kind of just brainlessly doodling here, so let's establish a game plan. We have these shapes. I'm still quite happy with this as the skull. I'm going to bring it down a bit, make the sphere for the head a bit smaller, or, you know, in relation to everything. We're going to go a bit under the form here, actually. So we're going to be doing something like this. Drawing without a mouse pad is rough. Possibly tomorrow. I cannot confirm or deny that. Actually, it might here, wait. Let me just look up the TOS. Oh, okay, cool. I'm allowed to talk about it here. Yeah, we're going to be talking about... actually, wait. Oh, okay, I only have a Reddit. Okay, I can't... I'm not sure, actually. Okay, well... Okay, yeah, okay, it seems I'm allowed to talk about this. Okay, we are streaming on Twitch starting tomorrow. We'll be multi-streaming, so we'll be streaming on YouTube without music, and we'll be streaming on Twitch with music. I'm not allowed to talk about this on Twitch, as per their TOS. I'm not allowed to mention that we're also streaming on YouTube. I'm not allowed to mention anything going to YouTube. And from that, you'll see that the music is going to be much different. Because Twitch is a bit less strict on how we show and do things. Trying to think of what else. Yeah, we'll be doing that tomorrow. That is something that's going to start. I'm very excited. And how it's going to work is everything will be happening on the Twitch side. Everything will be happening on the YouTube side. No VODs will be saved over on Twitch or anything like that. All of them are going to be saved on YouTube as they usually are. So really nothing will change. If you like the experience on Twitch more, go there for music. If you don't like the experience on Twitch, stay here. There's upsides and downsides to both. When we get into figure drawing, we unfortunately will not be streaming on Twitch because Twitch does not allow artistic nudity. So we can't do that, but yeah. Or you could just use Twitch in browser. I'm not sure if that's a good thing. Like, if Twitch is good in browser, but that is an option. But yeah, it will be interesting because I'm not allowed to display chat on the screen of YouTube, which, yeah, will complicate things because I may address people on Twitch or on YouTube. So I'll just start saying people, I'll be like, oh, Kat says, yeah, right. I'll start reading it out for everyone. They don't want people to also see that it's being streamed on YouTube. It's a bit competitive to my understanding. It's promoting another service, right? That, other than Twitch. And also I'm not allowed to stream on Twitch. It's called like downscaling, but I'm not allowed to have a better stream on YouTube, basically. Like both of them have to be, if one's 1080p, 30 FPS, the other has to be, right? I cannot have a better stream somewhere else. So that means I also, if I'm doing that, I have to keep the bitrate over on YouTube to about 6K, because Twitch only allows for a bitrate of 6K. So yeah, weird stuff, weird rules. Some of them I agree with, some of them are just a bit ridiculous. But regardless, I'm very excited. Twitch does seem very creator friendly. They have a lot of tools, and they're sweet. And besides that, they also just like promote OBS and Streamlabs. They're like, hey, go download this. So they clearly want people to start streaming, and on their platform, which is a good sign. YouTube does have a creators thing where like you can man, I'm just yapping. Let's start the timer. YouTube does have a creators thing where you can like see like creator highlights of the week or stuff like that, which is cool. I'm not gonna really use it, right? It ain't that important for me, but yeah. Also, I set the content moderation over on Twitch very high, so if it may be we'll see. It's gonna be bumpy, and I still have some things to fix over there on Twitch. And I don't know much about Twitch or how it works, so I've been reading up on just how it works. I've been a VOD watcher all my life. I've only been there for like one Germa stream and I got timed out. So, I'm not too knowledgeable. And I kind of did the same with YouTube. I think YouTube was a great place to start though, because it isn't as intimidating as Twitch, but it has different standards, expectations compared to Twitch as well. So that is something to consider. As for additive forms on the facey face, it looks a bit goofy, doesn't it? Like a mustache. We could do something like this. I'm not totally vibing with it. Head out, going to bed. Have a good one, Kat. Stay well. Thank you for joining us tonight. Am I doing a draw over just because I'm so tired? Yes. I am kind of going to factory settings here. We don't need it too much. Okay, so yeah. I am still considering, though, how we convey this turning of form. But I think what we could do is, like, alter these contours in such a way. See, that just doesn't feel like anything. I actually remember someone in the Drawbox Discord doing this exact same construction. So let's see if I could find any critique on that. That's a good example of us, you know, looking into that. Let's see. In lesson 5, contains shark. Oh shoot! Rainy did the same. Oh wait, no, that's not the same shark. Oopsies. Oh, that's also the thing. I could just steal. Oh, whoa! Meta gave a wonderful shark reference. Man, this is a great one. Who was this? I think what we can do is just do contours here and get yelled at. Because I don't know how to do it, and so we're just going to go into it, right? Drawbox, sometimes you just got to make the... Yeah. I don't know how else to say it. Just got to go with it, right? Okay, cool. So, we made our measurements last time, and we have a general idea of what we want to do here. So, let us do that justice and try. The music I'm listening to right now. I've listened to the music that my friend sent me, and I'm now switching back to C418s, and it's getting a bit goofy, I'm not gonna lie. It's getting a bit silly funny. I'm currently listening to C418's Wonder Stop song, Fence Height Apparitions. Fence Height Apparitions. Ah, that's the thing. This person... Everyone in the comments is mentioning things about Minecraft. I'm not sure if this album's for Minecraft. If so, cool. If not... It's like how Smash Mouth hated the fact that they worked with Shrek. Actually, I'm not sure if this is true. This could have just been word of mouth. Here, wait. Let's fact check ourselves. Did Smash Mouth actually regret working on Shrek? All I can find is a thing on Gawker.com here, right? 404. Okay, so our fact check is going in an interesting direction. TIL, that Smash Mouth had issues distinguishing themselves away from Shrek, leading to the band correcting countless people on Twitter. Steve Harwell wasn't thrilled with Smash Mouth's legacy. Well, regardless, you know, the hyper association of music and creators with one thing, even though they have probably amazing other things. If I made the Minecraft soundtrack and then went on to other greater ventures, I wouldn't want to be consistently reminded that, oh, you're the Minecraft guy! Huge. Okay, well, let's get to it, guys. Oh, wait, we started our time. Okay. You're bad? You're bad for what? Bear Mug can do no evil. Bear Mug, I think you're the first person of the Cavalier Kingdom to receive a, what is it called? A pardon? Keys to the city. There we go. Calling it Minecraft guy. Nah, you're good. I mean, that's the thing. He is like a pivotal... I'm not sure if it's one person or group of people. Pivotal part of our childhood. So yeah, like part of it, you can't escape that. It's kind of like, I'm not sure, I wouldn't imagine Kane Pixels would care, right? But yeah, like Kane Pixel, the backrooms guy, you know, or trying to think of who else, because like Kane Pixel's oldest view is spectacular. I personally like it a lot more than the backrooms. Oh, it's so good. Sorry. Who else? I'm trying to think of like other creators who have been just one thing. I don't know. I don't think there's any YouTubers I know of that did one thing and then everyone knows that for that and only that. Yeah, who knows? Anyways. Okay, so we know the shark head. Oh yeah, we divided it into fifths, and we want to be able to fit, and we don't really care about heights. So that's what made this construction a lot easier yesterday, is because we didn't have to worry at all about height. We could, oh, that's way too large though, I can already tell. 1, 2, 3, yeah, whoa. Getting a bit too bold. I'm telling you guys though, in the Cavaliers, I want to be like a clown or something. We got to figure out who the king of the Cavaliers is. I don't know a good way of doing this without like throwing my arm up in the camera. Here, wait, we're gonna try to shift my camera left, which is always a wonderfully terrible idea because it messes up my whole setup. Okay. Oh, okay. That wasn't as violent as I thought. Spectacular. Huge. And then move my mic a little bit back. Let me know if it sounds too bad. Perfect. So yeah, we want 4 of these inclusive? No, 4 of these. Cool. 4 of these exclusive. So let's figure this out. Sharky shark. Yeah, we want about this much, so I'd say if we moved it down here, we could even go a bit bigger, probably. I've been watching some Markiplier again. I don't know, that conversation we just had reminded me of Markiplier. You guys don't understand how badly I want Iron Lung to be good. Not that it's doomed to be poor, but it is a YouTuber movie, so my expectations aren't that high. Just I am rooting for him. He's put so much into this. Like a seemingly ridiculous amount. So, okay, this is going to be a bit smaller, but honestly, I'm okay with that. Plus, we're going to probably do this like 80 times, so. Oh yeah, we talked about last night about like mentality for doing these circles. Expectation is as much how... Expectation is as much as how much... give me a second, I can do this. Expectation is as much as how much blood there was in the teaser. Yes, I agree. I get it now. Sorry, that was... I'm not the brightest. Okay. Yeah, there was a lot of blood in the teaser trailer, which I get. I mean, you know, ocean of blood. I've had better ellipses, but we'll deal. Bit lopsided. I don't know. My expectation is as much as how much blood there was in the teaser. I think it's grammatically correct, just... why am I'm not an English major, who cares? I read it, I got it. Data was transmitted, you know? Alrighty, so... somewhat lopsided sphere. And now we have the next form, which we know to be within this gap. We know that there is about a quarter gap between here and that. So we take this, have it, place it right here. Boom. That's the left bound of this. We know it exists about a third of a head's length down. Like this. There we go. So that's a lower bound. And we know it takes up almost half. It's like here's half, here's almost half. And height-wise, it's basically the exact same height as the cranium, so we start from down here. So we're going to be working within the confines of this box. Now, if you'll notice, if we just simply put a box here and put our ellipse in here, it would create something with a very high degree, which is confusing because we want a lower degree. Or at least I do. I'm not sure about you guys. So we need to figure this out. And I think it's because the axis is ever so slightly shifted to maybe like 5 degrees. No, that's maybe like 10. That's actually a lot more than 10. Holy. What is that, 30? Nah, because like... oh, there we go, that helps. 45. Ish. So yeah, 20-ish. I like how I'm being hyper-specific with this, as if I can make my ellipses have 20-degree axes. Anyways, I'm going to cough real quick, and then we're going to get back to it. Bear, are you going to be drawing anything special tonight? I would love to see that character you were working on yesterday, you know, a bit more fleshed out. Some color, stuff like that. That'd be really cool. I'm not sure how to feel about this one. Might have been too low, actually. Way too low, yeah. Because that's only a third up here. And yet, so that means we moved way too far up here. So let's get in, put into creating a script for then make thumbnails for a storyboard. Oh, holy. Bear, you're a pro. What is this story concerning, might I ask? Totally cool if you're not cool with talking about it yet. Or whatever it may be. Sounds like a plan. Oh, that's our picture from earlier. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, Bear, you have a notably high level of skill for a person who is... I mean, not that, you know, no one of high skill can benefit from Drawbox, but you're chilling. Mock commercial for a fast food chain. Huge. Is this a like professional work or you're just doing for funsies? Interesting. I'm not sure what to make out of this. Oh wait, yeah, so this is exactly a quarter down, which means it ought to be a quarter up here as well. Oh. This is not as good as our reference from the other day, where that guy was just like kind of anatomically perfect. I can't wait till we get into figure drawing. I've seen this thing called drawing with force. I've seen a lot of people talk about it. I am somewhat interested in that. I don't know what it is, but the product I've seen from it, you know, the results, very interesting. Why does my camera feel so grainy? I paid way too much money for this camera for it to be like that. Okay. Cool. Let's... Not for extra credit. Kind of want to show something to my class and prove that I'm more than just... ACC... What's an ACCT student? Accounting? And yeah, no, that's awesome. I like the competition. Accounting, huge! Can you do a... Oh, look, tiny spider, look, guys! Oh, wait, come here. He's so fast. Come here. What are you doing? Let's take you outside. Oh, he's gonna run up my shirt. Ah! Don't do it! Don't do it! Don't do it! Don't do it! We're going outside! Okay, there we go. Oh my god! Okay. Alrighty, I'm back. Little spider, little guy. I'm not sure how much the camera picked that up. It was a little tiny dude. Okay, let's get back to it. I'm also gonna move it higher this time. The center line's about at that quarter part. Oh yeah, the spider was safely transferred outside. He would not get off my arm. He stopped moving around, but I was able to like scoop him off my arm. Aw. Don't know what kind of spider it was. That's the thing, whenever like I want to take animals outside, or like bugs or stuff, they then get ambitious and try to like go into my pocket or go where somewhere like I no, I'm taking you outside. Let us have a standard of operation, please. I don't need you doing anything too crazy. Okay, we want half of this here too, so we need to... We don't want to be too hard pressed against there, but I think this would be nice. My mind is telling me we can fit this in here. Oh, my mind was wrong. That's good because I can't even see the dots I originally made, so baller. I cannot see. Okay, cool. Bit lopsided, as per usual, but it is whatever. We now know the measurements we ought to use for the rest of this. So let's get to it. Guesstimates, of course. Hey, what's up, James? How's it going? Happy Tuesday. Still pretty sick. It's wow. Okay, no, that sounds like such a pitiful fake cough. But no, it is. We're alive though. I got no sleep last night. Oh my gosh, I fell asleep at like 4, and like woke up at, I think I woke up at 6 because my cat's 10 out of 10. I know, right? My sister's cat was meowing outside my door at 6, and then I woke up at 9 and couldn't go back to sleep. So yeah, very much tired, very much EP. Man, I was trying, so I was tossing and turning. My bed was like so freaking hot. You know, it was one of those nights where just, yeah. I got melatonin today. I went to the store. So no matter what disease I have right now, I will be falling asleep. If it's not on my own terms, it's on the terms of melatonin. Because I am so tired of that. Yeah, it was one of those. Well, that's the thing. Like, my room was like dry for half of it, so I was like, you know, I was like refilling my water bottle every second. You know, no sheets. The sheets were off. I just kind of laying there like sprawled out, trying to dissipate as much heat as possible. Right? Oh, goodness. And I woke up this morning feeling just dead. Holy. So yeah, do not get sick, guys. I would not recommend it. It's not good for learning how to draw. But to each their own. I can't control you guys. How's your day, James? I don't want to... I mean, this stream is kind of all about yapping about myself, but... I feel a bit better about this one. Egotistical streamer. The worst. I mean, admittedly, I am, right? I stream every day. I start it with talking about how good or how good or bad my day was. And then I ask you guys. You know, I think there's some ego there that we need to... I would like to quell. Alrighty. Man, this was a super flat ellipse. Look at that. We'll live. We can only do so many redos, right? Okay, so we have that placed. Let's start placing our other ones now. We know the next form will land here. Let's get a good measurement of it. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Okay, I need to move my mic a little bit further away. Oh, what are you? Oh, mosquito. Heck no. Oh, are mosquitoes back? There's no way. I'm gonna be so mad if mosquitoes are back. I've talked plenty about how I appreciate little bugs. They're adorable. I do not appreciate mosquitoes. What are they good for? Like, legit. Do they, like, fulfill an ecological niche? Niche? I always say niche, I'm not sure which one. But, I feel like they just serve no purpose. Spawning. I mean, that's actually, like, the term, isn't it? It's niche? Huge. Is niche and niche? Niche? Nietzsche? Is niche and niche different things? I'm saying it so much that it's, like, losing meaning for me, I'm not gonna lie. One thing I used to do when I was little, I would say just random words until they lost meaning. I remember explicitly, I one time went like, sandbag, 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 and I just said like, probably no less than like 300 times. And like the word still even today, sandbag, just doesn't make sense to me. Ah, I gotcha, okay. Because like, whenever I read the thing, it's like, niche internet micro celebrity. That makes sense to me. Niche? Okay, good to know I wasn't the only one doing that. Who had advisably strange behavior. Oh, sorry. Arm jump scare. I like measuring the things. Man, this C418 album is so good, guys. Please give it a listen if you can. Show C418 some love. It's definitely scratching the nostalgia part of my brain too, so that is a benefit. If you guys want some nostalgia bait and all that, or is it nostalgia bait? Whatever. Yeah, this goes to about right here. Oh, but this gap is so much. I'm very confused. Because we know it's going to be this much of a gap. So we'll move it over a bit, which is inaccurate, but... the one I just listened to, I lost, but the album itself is called Wonder Stop. I can actually put it... It's 89 songs! 89 freaking songs? Here we go, guys. There it is. Highly recommend it. I'm currently on... Eucalyptus Part 2, but the one I heard before that I really liked is Foot Jam. But Eucalyptus Part 2 is also excellent, so... Watch C418 releases this, and then it's like, yeah, this was all AI, you suck, and then leave. That is a fear of mine, is to partake in AI music like that. I'd like to tell myself I can notice the difference. And let's see, this one happens like lower 5th. So yeah, about right there. Wow, that's a coincidence actually. That's not a point we specifically put in there because of an estimation of height. That's also one thing that confuses me. When we talk about plumb lines are easy to set up, you know, vertically. But horizontally, how did people in the past do horizontal plumb lines? Because, you know, you could just hold a string with like something heavy on the end, like a coin or, I don't know, a rock. But when it comes to horizontal plumb lines, what? You know? Do you get a really strong fan? Get like, you know, back in the Renaissance, you'd have like 8 people just like whoosh. A plumb line is quite literally, it comes from architecture. You would hang something, I think it's called like it's a weight basically. I think it was like something like this. This looks like a spinning top. I'm not sure if this. But basically it's a weight that someone holds. And so let's say we had like, you know, a figure they wanted to draw. Here, we'll do this too. Like a vase, right? There's like some flowers in it. That's a 4-leaf clover right there. Cool. The person with like the easel and canvas, right? I don't know how easels work, so I'm gonna do something like this. Okay, sorry. And what they would do is they would, to get, you know, proportions, everything, they would hold their arms out. This is for architects, I think, but for what artists would do is they would hold out the plumb line, and it would be a string with something at the bottom of it. And so what you can do is, let's say the eye lands right here, we would hang our plumb line down, and we'd be like, okay, that's relatively close to where the top of this negative shape breaks, right? Let's do another one. Right here, this seems like a landmark. What goes on here? Okay, there's nothing too helpful here. It's kind of close to where the additive form for the fin happens right here, so that could be helpful. Top of the fin, that's a very prominent one, not very helpful. What about right here? Oh, we're close to where this, you know, that point of the negative shape. So yeah, you just start making vertical lines that are helpful for establishing relative proportions. And it's really good for like preventing symbolic drawing, because like this right here, right? We know that this is a big gap, right? Like just intuitively, this is a big gap because the body is turning in space. So there's a lot of room here. But no, there's not a big gap. Look how big this gap is. Here's the start, here's the end of it. You know, like there's nothing there. Yeah, this is all hearsay and me looking up stuff on the internet, so there's probably a much more apt description of this out there. But yeah, like plumb lines are just, yeah, it's so solid. That's like probably the biggest quote unquote tech I picked up from lesson 5, but lesson 5 is about construction in 3D. So while plumb lines are important, I'm only really using them to place forms where I know they belong, but that's really only a quarter of the work. I now need to make sure that they're behaving in 3D space properly, and I personally can believe they're 3D, right? So that's the hardest part about this, is it's easy to see 4 circles here, right? But to imagine that they're twisting and coming at us in space, we need to do a lot more than just putting them in the right position. However, it will really help to put them in the right position, right? So we'll do that. That's why in lesson 5, it's even advisable to have not so okay proportions, so long as it's believably, you do want good proportions, don't get me wrong, right? But that's not the whole goal, and it's not, a failure, quote unquote, if you don't. In fact, it's pretty darn hard to fail in Drawbox. Actually, no, I take that back. You can fail, but I guess, yeah, the notion of failure in Drawbox is different than, like, traditional school. Is not at all a bad thing, I guess. Your future career isn't dependent upon your success in Drawbox. Nor are you a worse artist. In fact, if you fail, you have the opportunity to become even a better artist, so. We'll take those. Ooh, I thought it would be taller. Okay. Get out of here. Oh, wait, shoot. Man, I'm drawing and you guys can't even see it. My bad. Whoop. There we go. I need to make this transition a bit less abrasive, I think. I'll do that tomorrow before we stream on Twitch. Okay, this is a wrist ellipse. I'm sorry, Uncomfy. Please don't hit me with the box. I can kind of see this one's really throwing me off, and that sucks. But I feel like actually it really does suck. I don't like the axis of it, but I don't want to redraw this for the 20th time. Because like this is actually making sense to me. I can kind of see it, but it's stopping right here because the weird jump. Alright, well, regardless, we're going to start now working on the skull again. And we're going to keep it simple by just pursuing... Oh, goodness. There we go. This. There we go. There's a gnat going around me. Me opening... Oh, look at him. There he is, guys. Where is it? Let's move, please. Oh, okay. Thank you, bye. I was thinking of doing the Germa bit where he goes like... Okay, very good. Good to know that I wasn't the only one with that intrusive thought. Oh, God, okay. Oh, God. Ow. Oh. Okay, oof. We're done. That's all. Whew. As for our skull, not gonna pretend like I almost just didn't die right there. Oh, goodness. Aw, I thought we fixed this yesterday. You're right. And voice cracks ensue. Wonderful. Why is that down there? What? There we go. Oh, goodness. I want to get... Oh, good. What is happening here? There we go. I want to start digital art so bad, guys. Every day I see someone post amazing digital art. And I get that much more tempted. Not like anything's stopping me from doing digital art. I just want to give it a minute. Okay. I'm gonna try to... It's just, I have a tendency, like I'll buy a book and then I'll read it. And then in the middle of reading that one book, I will start reading the other and give up on it. Right? And so that's like a loose allegory for art. Is... not that I'll abandon traditional at all, but I feel like working in this medium will set me up for success later. Not that digital is easier, it's just a different ballpark. And I feel like going from traditional, learning in traditional, and professionals have said this too, just working in this limited medium and then moving to something like digital is easier than moving from digital to traditional. You can explore different things, and plus with how much I like doing redos, it would probably be pretty poor for my, habit. So yeah, that's the reason why. I don't want another cool thing to like obsess over just yet. And I've been told by professionals that it's extremely advisable to pursue art traditionally first. Now, can you still learn and become an amazing artist without traditional? Yes. I legit saw that the other day. I was talking to someone and they had amazing art, very good looking, and I was like, well, what was your process? And they were like, oh, just self-taught. And I'm like, what? So it's doable. And I do truly appreciate I see this mosquito on my wall. I'm gonna destroy that thing. I do just love the haptic nature of traditional as well. I strive to be something like Soko, I just strive to be as good as Soko in general. But Soko is an amazing traditional artist, but then they bring it to traditional as well. Or digital. Woo! They bring it to digital as well. And they call it like tradigital, which I love. And same thing with Mickey. Mickey does like these quick sketches traditionally and then cleans them up. And so I like that process. Also, my music player better not be broken. Okay, cool. I set up a thing so it's easier for me to control music now. Soko and Drawbox. Yes, SOCO. You'll see them. They have like this horse profile picture. They're pretty prominent. You'll see them a lot in Lieutenant General. But they're the person, if you go to the figure drawing chat, they did Figuary, and they post these like giant spanning sets of tons of figures every day. In fact, they just posted one earlier today. That's the 9th. Oh, today's the 11th, so maybe not. Maybe I'm blind. Maybe not. Yeah. But yeah, so they also did Inktober, like all the Inktober submissions. That's, I think, all in Champions Lounge. Probably some of the favorite art. I don't want to play favorites on Drawbox, but man, that's some good art. Like, holy. Why is my... Oh, there we go. I was pressing the wrong buttons. So yeah. Soko is exceptional. Their watercolors... Whew. And they seem to have a lot of great art philosophy as well. They seem to be very just knowledgeable at how to tackle personal questions about art and stuff like that, which I really appreciate. So yeah, a great resource to look up in Drawbox and kind of see their process. They talk to Grimjoy quite often as well, for critiquing their work. And in fact, I'm not sure if it was in Patreon chat or not, but Soko drew this like cool like wolf thing, like demon wolf thing. Like its heart was like a fire, and you could see like through the ribcage. It was so cool. And Soko, as someone was asking in figure drawing, I've seen all these scribbly sketches. Is that useful? Is that something that I should do? And while those scribbles have purposes, you shouldn't be doing that when you're a beginner, because each line has a purpose. And then Soko shared their scribbly traditional sketch, or just initial sketch of that really cool drawing. Alrighty. Near the halfway mark is where we place this. I kind of do wish I took art in high school. I'm not sure how much I would have learned, but maybe I would have really liked it. This is actually really out. Okay. I bet if you rewind this stream to the start of it, my sinuses are like a lot more clear. And then like right now, they're just killing me. So I sound like a lot more nasally. Oh goodness. I should have just let that line be. Yeah. I still want to do like a really big illustration. I need one. There's that comic I've always wanted to make, so maybe I should start there. Make like a theorized cover page for the comic. I'm gonna play around with mediums, but the assignments were nah. Yeah, that when I think about a high school art, I do think about just like you're kind of forced to do whatever medium. And it kind of makes sense, you know, you're a baby, you're art baby. Need to figure out what you like, what you don't like. That's the kind of sucky thing about being a novice in anything is, you know, you gotta eat your veggies. Miss Squash. Don't miss the mess buying art supplies. I've always heard, was it a Christian Scott Sava? Is it Christian Scott or Scott Christian? I always mess it up. I think it's Scott. Mr. Sava. Scott Christian Sava. I got it right. Huge. He talks about gouache all the time. It looks fun. Yeah. Also, oil painting looks fun. Cool. We have a nice basis for the start of our head. We're basically where we were at last stream, before we gave up. Oh, this ellipses make me so mad. We're gonna stick with it for now. Because I believe it in 3D, it's just making me mad because I see it differently in 3D than how it ought to be. It's like the baby of watercolor and thicker paints. Ah, gotcha. Lots of room to kind of play with it than I can imagine. I want a actually like rather sharp dip here, indicating that's turning around. This one could be a bit more straight, but I do want... Let's see if this is curving around towards us. It's going to be bigger and then smaller, and it's not really coming towards us totally. It gets, but it is parabolic, right? Like a log, or you know, something like a, you know, kind of flattens out at that point. So because of that, this needs to turn a lot, but that can flatten out. There's a weird hump right there. Oh, it's making me so mad. We're gonna stick with it though, because we can't have two streams of redos. But what I do need is water. Oh my gosh. Whew. Okay, let's continue. I don't like that pink form we have beneath here. That's not, I'm not vibing with that. We did the mouth first here, but I'm gonna ignore that. Ooh, guys, I got a game the other day called Raven's Watch. I remember the word Raven, and then my very small brain apparently can't store the watch part of it. It's a roguelike. I'm very excited to play it, but I'm kind of also more excited just to draw the characters. They look very fun. It's all like tales, like fables and stuff, like Little Red Riding Hood, Sandman, stuff like that. Kind of giving a Hades vibe. The art and colors look very fun though. So we'll see if I enjoy it tonight. I'm excited. I've been getting really into roguelikes with Breaker. I mean, Balatro. Is Balatro my first roguelike? I think it is. Maybe, did I play Noida before and refund it? I don't know, but I've been getting more into roguelikes. Despite, like, how bad I am at video games, and roguelikes kind of predicate on the fact that you're good at video games. But, yeah. I shouldn't be playing this many video games during spring break, because then I'm gonna, like, enjoy myself too much, and then I'm gonna come back to school and want to play video games. Which surely could not happen. Ugh, I don't like drawing towards myself. This swinging motion will require a lot of finesse, though. Man, the C418 music's so good. Sorry, that's the third or fourth time I've mentioned this stream. Yeah, I'm gonna be in spring break. I manifest some spring break for you, Bear Mug. Do you have a spring break coming up soon? I know a lot of people are having exams right now. I'm going to have a very tough exam in about 2 weeks' time. Around the 30th. Oh my gosh, why are there so many bugs in my room? Oh, I'm gonna go around. They cannot be sucking my blood. I'm gonna be playing games. They're gonna be pecking at me while I play a roguelike, which is inevitably gonna make me upset. Around the 30th. Wow. Okay, yeah, my friend who's in the northernmost parts of the US, his break starts around then too, so. Decent. It does look like it's continuously disappearing. I'm hoping the fins will kind of help us here, so. I'm going to hold off, actually, on drawing the jaw. Guys, he said it! He's doing the shark construction and he said it. Okay. So here, we definitely want to wrap around the form like this, right? Have this motion right here for our intersection. Travel back, come in, and then sit right here. Oh, this bug's asking for it. Maybe you can go like this. It goes like up, and then up here, and then down. You'd expect it to go like this. Oh wait, we could really sell this. We could have something that goes like, you know, flat against here and then over here. So it's like this. You know, yeah, that vibe. Not exactly, but. Because yeah, when I opened my door to let that spider out, there was like so many bugs that came in. So I really just traded. I don't know what the shape for the X-ray portion should be though. I've never drawn fins before. Let's figure this out. What we could do, this is ballsy. Good, I've done nothing to upset the bugs, so I hope to make a peaceful interaction with such an army. Oh, my nose is so nasally, it's so bad. What I was thinking what we could do here is this. Kind of like an, have you ever seen the cross section of airplane or like helicopter blades? We could have like a... Oh, that's such a good shape, but I messed up the ending. Whatever. Something like this. Like this. Shout out Deadly Comics. Oof, I got really ballsy right there. Not a huge fan of that intersection, though. Because, yeah, we have this where we're intersecting on top of it for this fin form. We're going to keep it simple. Like this. I like this intersection line. I don't like that one, though. Turning it form, I guess we can make it this part disappear a bit. Like that. Solid. Oh, we know it decreases, so this is that. Okay, I see. Because, yeah, that means at some point we have to have the smaller one. Oh, that's the same shape! Look at that! I just realized. Huge. Cool, so this is how I'd like to construct fins. Very complex, very dense, very form dense. But you can't stop me unless you have a better idea. So, cool. So, the start of this fin lands at the bottom of the jaw, but our jaw is a bit differently placed. Looks like the lower fourth, though. Can we do any plumb line magic? Looks like that. So that's what I mean. Look at that. We're pretty dang accurate. Woo! So yeah, I mean, that's marks the top of it. We know we're in this range. Go about 2 down here. The center line of our fin starts about in the middle there. And it lands at the very edge of this. Look at that. So we know down here. Now, how far down here is the question? And this is the lowest point on our drawing. And it's about 3/4. 3/4 of a head's length. Maybe even less. So we bring this down here, go to about 3/4. 3/4. And then right here. My lights are flickering. I've upset the bug army. They are coming after me. Maybe a bit lower. Cool, cool. What time are we at? Ah, good. Oh man, I love spring break streams. I don't have the pressure to go do homework after whatever else it may be. So here we could actually, because this is trailing away, but slow it in. Okay, and this is going to be mainly just this motion. Let's try to find a intersection. It does intersect this right here. A bit lower, but I would like... Let's see, that's the... maybe a 4th. So about right here. Let's do our additive form first. I kind of just place this randomly down here, but it's not too crucial. It's kind of just up to me at this point. It actually is kind of going under it. Look at that. You know what, let's do that. I can see it being 3D like that. It's gonna wrap back up and then down. This really doesn't feel 3D. Trust me, it is. I guess. Okay, cool. And then we're gonna swing up here. Yikes. I'm so glad I've mute binded. Whew. Okay. PSA, real quick. People who cough in their hands, don't do that. Cough in your arm. Okay. That's for like big pet peeve. Number one pet peeve for Kavel. Thinking about this earlier today. People who have no spatial awareness. Like, I was at the store the other day. Dude was like, you know, I was shopping cart pushing it. I was pushing it, right? Following this guy. He just stops and goes on his phone. Like, full, like, he's at a brisk pace, just stops. So, like, you know, they hit the brakes. Or oh, I saw somebody standing in the middle of a stairwell the other day that was going down, just on his phone. He just, like, stopped, started scrolling on his phone. I'm like, dude, go, at least go to the side. You can make it down the stairs, I promise you. Okay. I'm done being a hater. I apologize. I guess so. I guess I was just tailgating. I don't know. But man, he got me. I'm debating doing the interior form over here. That would actually be kind of neat. Let's see. Let's use some plumb lines to diagnose where this lands. And then I think we'll call it there for the night. Let's see. This is actually almost the midline. So this one's a bit too long, technically, if that's at a third. Yeah, this one's like right here. So we'll move it down just to be fair. About right there. Oh. There's a mosquito on my wall, I swear to God. Get too close, dude. Oh, look, that's tangent! Onion ring pog. Sorry. All I've been watching, I've just been freaking celebrating the amazing Germa streams we've been receiving. It's recent. I've been watching too much Germa and Vinny. God, Poke is so funny. Poke is so funny. Poke in the repo streams, that's the funniest Poke I think I've seen yet. I don't see anyone make Germa laugh as much as Poke. He's the true funny man. Please do. It is so good. Germa is a bit lower energy, I'm not gonna lie. I can't imagine, you know, single player game after single player game getting used to streaming again is, you know, it's that easy, but it is still good. Germa, of course, gets everyone killed multiple times. As is standard. Oh, look at that. It's like this. And like lands like right here-ish. And let's see, it has this like pear shape. So we just have to kind of replicate it on that side. And then we have this. We're kind of going down from here. A bit wobbly at the end, but I think we're okay. so for this, that failed miserably. So we're gonna call it there. That's rough. That should have been so much more flat down there. Yikes. I'm going to pay whoever does. No, I won't pay anyone who does this. Don't do this, but I'm going to say it anyways. Like, if someone can go and find every time I've said, oh, Dio's gonna get me for this, write it down, and then when we get our critique back from lesson 5, we're gonna compare. Is that me just coping? Is it okay to be incorrect at times? Yes, but anyways, trying to brace for the fact that we may be corrected. What a terrible mentality. Offering self-criticism as a means to avoid legitimate critique. Anyways, cool. So, with that being said, everybody, very good stream tonight. Very happy. Not really much to comment on. It just looks so silly. But, well, why is it always the last form I draw every stream? Maybe either because I'm rushing or I decide to end the stream when it goes bad. Anyways, yeah, so we'll add the rest of the fins here. We'll do the dorsal. We'll probably finish this all tomorrow. I'd be happy if we could do that. Yeah. So with that being said, everybody, once again, thank you very much for joining. Thank you, Bear, Cheems, we had Penguin, Cat, Delano. I think that was everybody. I think so. Yes. Huge. And especially thank you to anybody who's watching who didn't join in chat, or watching in the future, watching in the past. I don't know how any of that works. But yeah, so once again, thank you all very much for joining us tonight. We'll be streaming for the rest of the week. I think we won't stream this Sunday. Yeah, because I'm going to be moving back to my apartment then. Hopefully I'll be a little bit less sick too. So yeah, once again, thank you all very much for joining, and I cannot wait to see you guys tomorrow. Bye for now. Oh, the music player's still there. Get out of here. Die. Cool. See you guys.